FlipFlopFish coming around the final turn. Let's see what this time is going to be. Will it be a pole position time? Yes, it will.
Yes,
it's a 1:31.0. Into the final turn comes SweetCrown19. What time is it going to be? It's going to be pole position. And here's the 5 lights coming on, and it's time to bring the action. And SweetCrown19 gets a pretty decent start. He gets ahead of FlipFlopFish 4. And look at this, side by side into the chicane. SweetCrown19 trying to get ahead of FlipFlopFish 4. FlipFlop switching it around the outside. Now they're going to go into this flat right-hander, and I presume they'll go side by side again. This is brilliant racing from the top 2 drivers. Side by side into the flat right-hander, and FlipFlopFish might make the move happen. Still side by side into the 3rd sector. FlipFlopFish, no, and finally getting ahead, but then switching around to the outside, but no. SweetCrown19 gets it done, and he is still into the lead of this race. Amazing driving, amazing battling from 2 supremely talented drivers. Though maybe SweetCrown19 not having the best of time with his hard compound tires, locking up a few times, but they're going to go side by side into the slow hairpin again, and there goes on the inside SweetCrown19. He's going to switch on the inside as FlipFlopFish, but now the lead of the race changes again, and this is amazing. Oh, look at this! FlipFlopFish and SweetCrown19 are having an amazing battle as he gets ahead of him on the start-finish line before turn 1. And that was scary stuff right there for both of the drivers, and this is getting personal. It's very, very close to this DRS straight. It is lap 27 to 27, and here comes SweetCrown19, the final time he'll have, and that was a bad exit for FlipFlopFish 4, and SweetCrown19 is going to be able to make a move. Will he make it happen, and will FlipFlopFish be able to defend? No! SweetCrown19 takes the lead of the race.
Up again.
He did lock up again. FlipFlopFish almost went into the back of him, and it's going to be very close onto the flat right-hander. And let's see what FlipFlopFish can do. He's going to be the final few turns to make it happen and to possibly get back into the lead of this race. Will he make a look on the outside? And he's going to look around the outside. Yes. That's outrageous. My goodness. No, they're still side by side. No. And here comes SweetCrown. Oh, they're going to squeeze him a little bit. And now FlipFlop, I think they make contact. And he pushes SweetCrown19 off track. SweetCrown19 will rejoin ahead of FlipFlopFish 4. Very personal in the final few turns. And here comes SweetCrown19 coming around the final turn. And oh no! Is there going to be contact? And oh, there is big contact. And what will happen here? Who's going to get ahead? And it's going to be... It's SweetCrown19. He has a 5-second penalty for gaining a penalty. And FlipFlopFish, on the record at the moment, is going to win the race. That's outrageous, that penalty. FlipFlopFish is on pole position in the Mercedes car. Seafreeze in an Alfa Romeo, and that's the first time we've seen that in a while, in 2nd position. Psycho-Sane in the Red Bull in 3rd. SweetCrown19, his championship rival, FlipFlopFish in 4th position. And there are the lights coming on, and it's time to bring the action. And a good start for FlipFlopFish as he gets little wheel spin as Psycho-Sane is going to challenge him in the turn 1.
Psycho-Sane is after dropping off.
And look at this, FlipFlopFish had a very bad run out of turn 1, and now he's about to get jumped by his rival, SweetCrown19, going side by side. They make contact. And now around the outside, FlipFlopFish now getting put on the inside, and now they're gonna be 3 abreast going down this straight as it looks like Chaos is gonna get into it as well.
FlipFlop might have been the biggest loser here now out of all of this. Oh, contact!
Oh no! And oh my goodness! Huge crash! And what has happened there? SweetCrown is out of the race!
The front wing damage definitely isn't helping speed kills.
And look at this! Oh my goodness! That had to be on purpose! As the 2 drivers go into the wall and Speed Kills 3 went right off the track and has taken out Seafreeze and the Alfa Romeo, and that is unbelievable!
Honos is still a bit further back. Mitch is gaining on Honos still by about a 10th a lap, I think. Maybe.
And here goes FlipFlopFish on Psycho-Sane in the lead of this race right now, under siege. FlipFlopFish and Psycho-Sane trading position, still going side by side. Psycho-Sane gets ahead of him. FlipFlop should make a move on Psycho-Sane. And no. keeps it behind him, though he looked a little bit on the inside.
Honos is after the quickest on the softs. LB2 is now within 8/10 of a second.
And here comes FlipFlopFish side by side with Psycho Sane, and now takes the lead of this race. Psycho Sane might look on the inside, and no. But here comes FlipFlopFish, and he will win the German Grand Prix, and at the moment take the lead of the championship. And nope, it's the 5 red lights. There's no formation lap in this race as we get ready to bring the action. And it's Seafreeze who gets a good jump and side by side, but it's going to be Chaos who gets past FlipFlopFish, but FlipFlopFish will now switch around the outside and he'll get ahead of Chaos, but no, Chaos on the inside keeps the position and he gets himself in the 3rd position. But now going on the Old Star finish straight, and they're banging wheels as he goes onto the grass. And here comes FlipFlopFish in the Cobbs. They're going to go flat through Cobbs side by side, and it's going to be FlipFlopFish who takes 3rd position ahead of Chaos. Here comes SweetCrown19 and Honos, and SweetCrown19 on the inside. A beautiful overtake on the Haas driver. And here comes Seafreeze around the final turn. He will win the British Grand Prix in the Alfa Romeo, and FlipFlopFish will finish in 2nd, as it is going to be the 5 red lights. There is no formation lap, as here we go in Bahrain, and the 5 lights go off. Jonathan Cox gets a good start, but a little bit of wheel spin coming off of the line. I'm going to ride on board of FlipFlopFish, as he got a pretty decent start, as well as a good start as Niklas. Going on the inside in the turn 1, and he gets the move done and dusted, and he gets in the 1st position, now challenging a SweetCrown19 around Jonathan Cox, as Jonathan Cox actually pushes off SweetCrown19, and they're going to go side by side into this downhill kink, and let's see, almost contact between the 2 drivers, as Dempsey defending well, but now again on the inside, Nathan DeVillers is ruthless on the grid right now, but then Blank 101 gets a good run out of there and takes over his teammate, and Blank has really just dumbed both of them, and now he gets into 5th position, goes too wide. So does Nathan DeVillers, though, goes too wide. He enters on track again, has a little bit of an issue on the curb, and this is madness down the midfield. DRS is activated, and a good run by FlipFlopFish, and look at this big toe with the DRS, and let's see if he can get it, and on the inside of SweetCrown19, SweetCrown19 will hang it on the inside, and he will push off, and look at this is getting a little personal here. We saw what happened in Germany. It's a very close rival between the 2 drivers going side by side, and SweetCrown19 will try to go around the outside. On the inside is FlipFlopFish, and he gets ahead of SweetCrown19, and look at this battle for lead of the race, side by side through this turn. That's amazing by Jonathan Cox, still going side by side of Nicholas on the inside, and whoa, look at that, that was almost contact, light contact a little bit, but it is fine. Okay, Nicholas though going on the outside now of Jonathan Cox, outbraking who can break the latest, and whoa, this is amazing, and Nicholas just keeps it on the outside and then gets ahead of Jonathan Cox. Jonathan Cox though will have DRS coming down the straight, and he switches to the outside in the turn 1. Who will get the best braking? And it is going to be, looks like Nicholas got a better break, as Jonathan Cox though hanging around the outside. Now on the inside, FlipFlop is going to try to get involved, and now he's going to go side by side of Jonathan Cox, and he gets ahead of him.
FlipFlopFish wins the Bahrain Grand Prix.
And it is going to be 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and here we go in Barcelona for the Spanish Grand Prix. SweetCrown19 gets away well. FlipFlopFish slots in behind him as they go down in the turn 1, and there's a big crash at the start. Huge accident. The Haas, the Ferrari, the Mercedes, you see me flying, is out immediately. Going through turn 1. That should be a safety car incident as SweetCrown19 leads away. You see me, FlipFlopFish. Here comes SweetCrown19. He's going to dive on the outside in the turn 1. They're going to go side by side into the turn. This is going to be amazing if SweetCrown can keep it happen. And yes, he can. Overtakes him. He is going to win the Spanish Grand Prix. The cars are sitting there for a little while, but here come the 5 red lights, and it's time to bring the action. Coming down into turn 4. Let's see if he can make it happen. And braking late. It's very hard to make an overtake around the outside here, but he gets amazing traction. I think he actually bumped FlipFlopFish a little bit, and still side by side. And look at this. This is absolutely amazing. Nicholas, great racecraft, and look at that. Yes, he does. They're going to go 3 wide in the turn 4. This is outrageous. Look at this racing. The Renault going down the middle. The McLaren on the inside. He gets a little compromised. The Red Bull then on the outside. Now side by side of Nathan DeVillers. The Renault making the better getaway there. And on the inside, Nathan DeVillers looks on there, and that was a weird overtake. Now he hits the back of Nicholas. It's getting a little personal here, as finally now over the line, as Nathan DeVillers jumps him.
Takes the podium.